Alright, guys. So I just wanna start this video, or the stream, wherever you are. I don't know. And I just wanna say it's Jake Paul. We're already off to a great start. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because I started watching this video. I was just bored. I started watching it on my YouTube page for a few minutes, and I could already tell. I was like, dude, this guy, this is so stupid. I'm making a video on this. It is political, by the way, so if you don't like politics, then you should probably leave the stream. Yeah, also don't mind my lips. I don't know what's going on, bro. Sometimes when I don't drink enough water, my lips just get freaking red for no reason. So sorry. Alright, so it's Jake Paul. Again, off to a great start. Alright, here we go. He's nervous scared to make this video. Nervous scared. I'm just... Also, again, I've already watched a few minutes of this, I'm gonna be honest, so I'm just gonna react as if I haven't seen this before.
In terms of my
for the first few minutes.
My life, people coming after me, more accusations, more turmoil, more division, potentially. However, I just want to provide information to the potentially undecided voter, the things that I have seen over the past couple of years that have led me in a certain direction as to who I am supporting in this presidential election. And most of all, encouraging y'all to actually...
This guy is so boring. Okay, good. Vote.
Do your own research.
Do your own research. Vote.
The truth, not just
base it in the truth. Unlike what this guy did.
Or your favorite pop star telling you.
Bro, I just spilled ketchup from my freaking hot dog onto my keyboard. Let's go. Sorry I'm pausing so much, but this guy is so dumb. I can't. Bro. Okay, so off to a great start with the pop star thing. Oh my god. So we already know who he's referring to. He's referring to Taylor Swift and how she supports Kamala Harris. I don't know what, and I don't know why he's bringing that up, because, he's a big YouTuber and that's why he's making the video, so that his big audience can see, just like Taylor Swift. So a little bit hypocritical, but alright. Carry on. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Do your own research before you go and vote. But
yes, do your own research before you go and vote.
I encourage you to exercise your right to vote.
Yes.
To Puerto Rico,
we heard you the first 5 times, bro.
To encourage them to vote in the proper direction. To quite literally save.
Oh my god.
And I'll start off with
quite save him. Okay, so hopefully we're talking about Kamala Harris then. Because I'm not looking too forward to Project 2025. America's not gonna die with either one, but if any one of them is gonna make America die, it's probably Donald Trump.
It was not funny, and I want to shine a light on the fact that these aren't Donald Trump's views. It was a comedian who made a bad joke.
Okay, here we go.
No idea who he is. Never saw him. Never heard of him. And
Source Fox News. Great source, man. Great source.
don't want to hear him.
The bottom.
Most of your work. Puerto Rico is the most beautiful place on earth.
It said in the
And
bottom,
people here are
Fox News.
incredible. Wars, health, guns, jobs,
Okay,
economy,
cool.
inflation, border control, freedom of speech. The
We
list
don't
goes on
care.
and on.
I don't really care. Cool.
And I
Bye.
want you to make this video to create more division. I believe love is the key to the universe.
So then why'd you post
That
it?
we all love each other more and more and more. And it saddens me that in the current political state of the world, in America, people can't have opinions without outrageous backlash. And
I
think
kind of
all
agree with
beyond
that.
things just don't feel right. America doesn't feel good. It shows
I
that
agree
we are
with
more
that too.
divided than ever, and I can't sit
I
back
agree
and
with
watch
that
this
too.
unfold in front of me any longer. What is the problem? Democrats have been in power for 12 of the...
That is where I would have to disagree. First of all, Obama was peak presidency. I mean, to be fair, I was a little too young to know for sure how divided the country was. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But what I noticed was all these massive divides. I mean, it was sort of stirring up more and more over the years. But all these big just divides between the two parties started with Donald Trump.
16 years. So if we aren't happy with the current political state, economic state, environmental state, then who is to blame?
Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I will explain why.
Vice presidential candidate.
Oh, and here's where I watched this and decided I need to make this. Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
We can't afford 4 more years of this.
We can't.
He's clipping it out of context to make it seem like Tim Walz is saying we can't afford 4 more years of Democrats, obviously. That's what he's trying to do. But you know what Tim Walz actually said? He was talking about Donald Trump. We can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. Why would he be saying we can't afford 4 more years of Democrats? So vote for a Democrat, me. Why would he say that? So at first I was like, okay, you know what, Jake Paul, as much as I think you're kind of a douchebag, maybe you've got some reasonable opinions, and I see you're trying to just bring America closer. That's what you say, at least. I don't know why you're making this video otherwise, but you're saying that at least. But here we can throw that all out the window because we know he is clipping that horribly out of context, as you can see. He's clipping that horribly out of context, and he's doing that intentionally. So, yeah, he's clearly just trying to get people to vote for Trump. He does not care.
Have 4 more years of this. Even Tim says there needs to be change, and he's right. We need to change from Kamala Harris to the Republican candidate Donald Trump.
No, we don't. Kamala Harris wasn't even president. Why are you changing from it?
Kamala Harris,
Okay.
vice president, currently in the office,
Mhm.
and hasn't done anything.
Mm-hmm. Probably because vice presidents in general don't really do much of anything.
While she's in office, basically no accomplishments.
Because that's what vice presidents are there for. They don't
Inflation during the
do that.
Biden-Harris term. Their overall inflation
Okay.
is 20.2% compared to
All right.
the Trump-Pence administration with an overall inflation of 6.7%.
Now I see this argument.
14%.
Now I see this argument a lot from Republicans, and this is just on the surface from a low information voter like Jake Paul, and most Republicans. Yeah, it looks true, but we are still under Trump's tax code. The inflation is because we are still under Trump's tax code, 1. And 2, there was just, the minor inconvenience, the minor, economy, a little turmoil, shake-up, toss-up, whatever you want to call it, of, just a global pandemic, COVID-19, nothing big. So, that probably had a bit of an effect on it. Inflation. Also, 3rd, the economy is back to normal. 10% unemployment rates and less than 3% inflation rates. Inflation rates are almost back down to where they were before COVID. The economy is doing great right now. What is he complaining about?
Trump was running the economy. As you can see in every category, energy, gasoline, rent, and food, the numbers are exponentially lower. And the lowest
God.
of the past.
I don't know why you want Trump to come back either, because maybe if you actually research what his policies were, you would know. Oh my god, this guy's so dumb. If you actually research the policies, you would know that, Kamala Harris wants to, ban price gouging, or she wanted to. She lost the election, but she wanted to ban price gouging in stores, so that would bring grocery prices down, and just, Donald Trump's plan would cost average American $1,700 more a year than Kamala Harris's plan. That was studied by economists. Don't just take my word for it. Take the economist's word for it. This guy's so dumb. Okay.
30 years of presidents. Again, regardless of your emotion, I'm just presenting you with facts.
Yes, facts that do not tell the whole truth and are extremely misleading.
Do I think Donald Trump is
And are probably intentionally misleading, given that he already did something to be intentionally misleading this video.
the perfect human being? No, I don't think anybody on this planet is a perfect human being. Myself included.
Yeah, but some are better than others, and Donald Trump is a pretty terrible person. No,
The media has
he is-
portrayed them to be because
I don't think it's just the media that portrayed him to be a 34-time convicted felon, pathological liar, and rapist, but, that's probably just my opinion. I'm only 16.
Democrats
Or 17. I'm freaking stupid. Alright, guys. It was my birthday. I'm not used to it.
control 90% of the U.S. media, so they will paint a picture to y'all, and that picture is what they.
What is this? What? What even is this? Yearly mentions of prejudice? Why does he bring this? Why is he bringing this graph up? What?
They will paint a picture to y'all, and that picture is what they want you to see. And to be frank,
Okay.
I'm not concerned with Donald Trump's character flaws or what he's done in the past. What I'm concerned with
I mean, yes, that's valid, but also, it's still something to think about.
is how good of a president is he? Because that is his job, and that
Yeah, a terrible
is what
president.
the people of this
Terrible
nation
person and a
want.
terrible president.
So hard to work with. He's a dick to all of his players, but yet he's the most winningest coach in all
Yeah,
of
but
the
that's
NFL.
not what
We're
Trump
not gonna
is.
call names and get involved in emotional battles. Let's look at who was a better president during their terms, statistically. The next major point that always comes up is abortion. Donald Trump.
But look at
abortion.
their
Donald
policies
Trump
instead
isn't protecting
of just
women's rights.
what happened
That's
from
what
like
the media
policies carried over from the last president.
has painted to you, and it's
And other
absolutely
things like
not
COVID.
true. Donald Trump was
He is pro-life.
the
Okay.
president for 4 years.
Only
One
reason
right
he doesn't
as a-
want. I know a lot of Democrats think that he wants to impose like a national abortion ban, which he does not. Again, take that with a grain of salt. It's Donald Trump. He's a pathological liar. But what he says is that he does not. And sorry. Yeah, he says he does not want to do a national abortion ban. And I don't think he's going to, but he wants to leave it in the hands of the states, and Kamala Harris wants to protect it, like it always has been.
were taken away from you. The answer is none.
What? What? Dude. Yeah, maybe not if you live in, like, Minnesota, like, or another Democratic state, like California, Vermont, I don't know. Yeah, maybe, yeah, then not, if you're lucky enough to live in one of those states. But if you live in somewhere like Texas or Alabama, yeah, well then the state probably took away your rights.
Donald Trump wants to put the power into the hands of each state to
Yes,
determine
that is
whether
correct.
abortions will be
That's
legal
not a good
there
thing.
or not. So, if you live in a Democratic state like California,
Mm-hmm.
yes, Democrats will vote to allow abortion in California, putting the power in the hands of the people. So,
It's kind of a human right, you know. It doesn't really matter if people support it or not. Like, if just everyone supported the idea of, like, slavery, that doesn't make it okay.
while many women
'Cause it's a
are
human
focused
right.
on
Those are different.
single issue voting, I encourage you not
You
to
are
vote
entitled to have
single issue
full
voting.
control over your
He
body.
was
a
already
human right.
president, and how many rights did you lose? 0. He's
That's so
trying to
not true.
protect women's rights. What do you think it is when we have men in women's sports? We have men in our.
Oh my god, bro.
It is when we protect
Oh
the
no.
border.
Oh.
What protecting
Dangerous
women
men come over the
children
border,
is.
guys.
Oh, he already said he's
my
not going to do
God.
a nationwide abortion ban. He's
That's
not
so
going to do
stupid.
it.
Oh, and let's show a woman talking, so then we can speak for all women when we just put one woman on.
Facts. And if you really cared about women and their opportunities in their lives, I think it would be better to have a president that doesn't want biological
Ugh.
competing in women's sports. How many opportunities over the last couple of years have been stripped from women who spend in a sport hoping for opportunities for it to be taken away by a biological man? Biological men world.
God. Okay. I just want to say, I guess I do agree that like sports should be based on sex, because the only reason the genders are even separated in like sports is just because of the physical differences and the hormonal differences, and not because of the actual gender. So that's why I think that like your sex, which is the gender you were assigned as birth, like the gender you were assigned as at birth, sorry, that is the thing that makes the difference in sports, which is why it should be assigned like that. And it's not really about like gender, it's not about transphobia or anything. So I agree with that, but what he's saying, and what a lot of conservatives say, make it about trans rights and transphobia. And what is this bathroom thing, bro? Oh my god.
Gotten to where that seems acceptable
Oh
and
my
that discussion in any way,
Oh my
shape,
God.
or form.
Bro,
And as a
dude. Okay. Hold on. Does not have to do with COVID at all. Exactly. Hello, Burger fan. Dude, like, oh my God. Okay, what about just a gender neutral restroom? I don't know why that they're even like separated. Anyways, like I don't know why we still do that. I feel like there's no real reason to if you think about it, and you can just like you can just get rid of that. There's no real reason to. And like at schools where they do that, they put up like these giant like doors where like you can't see anything at all into the like actual stall. So like those are sort of, it's not only like is there no reason to separate genders if you really think about it. It's sort of just like the way they have those stalls, at least, is sort of just better.
your father,
Oh my
you will find me dead before I send my daughter to a school where men
Oh my
go
God.
into her bathroom and where
Men. He's saying men, not assigned male at birth.
it's bullshit.
Ugh.
That is taking away a woman's rights.
That is not taking away a woman's rights. That is you being
I don't hate
stupid.
trans people. It's not an attack.
Okay, so then why did you literally just attack them? If it's not an attack, oh, it's not an attack. But I'm gonna say men in women's sports instead of trans women in women's sports, and men in women's bathrooms instead of trans women in women's bathrooms.
Against them, I believe adults
Dude.
should dress and act however they want.
No, you're just saying that so you don't lose
Other
subscribers.
areas of delusion and infringe on other humans' basic rights.
Oh my God. Okay, how about like trans rights, rights for trans people themselves? How about them, dude? Oh my God.
Caitlyn Jenner herself is a perfect example of this, and someone who carries herself perfectly in
Caitlyn Jenner.
and tough situation and conversation across the world. And as a man, you should be offended by the fact that Kamala Harris goes on a podcast saying that there is no law
should be?
that governs a man's body.
I should be. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was actually offensive. Sorry, Jake Paul. My bad.
To think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision, I know what you're gonna ask, about a man's body.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Yes, there are no laws like that. There are no laws that restrict a man's right to make a decision about their body. There are no laws like that. That is an absolutely valid point. Thank you.
No. Is there any law?
No, there's not.
No.
Hey, Kamala, what about the draft? To fight for their country, die, go to war.
Oh my God. Wait, what was that? Oh, yes, that is true.
Country, die.
Okay, so the draft is not even active, but yes, the draft does exist. And yeah, I have mixed opinions about the draft. But also, that's not a thing about their body. That's just a thing about them going to war. What? That doesn't restrict their body in any way. That just says, hey, you have to go to war. It's not... What? What she's talking about is like, hey, maybe if there were laws on like restricting a man's right to get a vasectomy, for example. Like, nobody cares about that, but they care about abortion.
Go to war or face imprisonment and $250,000 in
Oh my God.
What about that law, Kamala?
What about
As
that
a man,
law?
That should frustrate you that she's neglecting the truth.
That absolutely does
about
not frustrate
what
me.
men do.
Also, I think that women should be eligible for the draft. The only reason that they're not is because the draft hasn't been used in years. If it actually got used, they would change that law.
This country.
Because
And
that's
women
obviously super
do
outdated.
So much for this country, but let's not make this a battle of sex.
I'm gonna say all these things to say that people are less important than others, and then just say that actually I just... Oh my God. Dude, can you shut up? Oh my God, shut... That is a dog!
I would also argue
Okay, I know that was a
Donald
joke,
Trump
but
is
good.
protecting women by not letting 15 million illegal.
Oh, dude, could you be any more stupid? Do you want? He did the exact opposite thing, actually. So you know what? Before the election happened, there was a bill that conservatives, like far right people, had been lobbying for in the Senate for years, and Democrats were finally behind it. In like this was in 2023. Democrats finally all got behind it, and it was a great bill. Everyone was in agreement with it. Kamala Harris herself was in agreement with this bill. And you know what Donald Trump did? He told the conservatives who had been lobbying for this for years to kill the bill. And you know why? Just so that he could have something to talk about. So then he'd be able to talk about how he's going to fix border control when he killed a bill that would have just done it. So if Donald Trump even cared about America, he would have let that bill pass. He just wants to be president.
The borders. 662,566 have
Oh my God.
13,000 convicted of homicide, and so on. Having those unidentified people roaming the
Also, this 16 million is not like letting people in the border. He's talking about the people that are already here, the undocumented immigrants.
streets,
And
I believe, arguably,
They are not there. Most of them are not criminals. They have approximately the same criminal rate. Well, maybe a little higher just because of like other like social justice issues. Like they have less of a choice to like it's harder for them to get by without crime than it is for a privileged white male like me.
bigger potential threat to the women of America.
Oh my God! Specifically to the women, because criminals can only hurt women. Actually,
Border Patrol Council, the people who are in charge of the border, endorsed Donald Trump. Quote,
God.
if we allow borders on
Kamala Harris had a border
election,
control
this
plan
great
too.
country is going to hell.
The untold
Harris
millions
already
of
is
people,
what?
unvetted, who she has allowed into this country that are committing murders, robberies,
Oh my
burglaries, and
God.
every other crime will continue
What about the vast majority of them that are not committing crimes?
to put our country in peril.
How about you just arrest the people that are committing crimes, dude?
Actually, on
And also, why did they only mention immigrants? It's only the illegal immigrants' fault, or the undocumented immigrants' fault. The only people that are committing crimes are undocumented immigrants, not anyone else. No one else commits crime in the United States of America. Only the undocumented immigrants, and all of them commit crimes also.
actually changing the border.
Obviously.
And throughout Donald Trump's campaign, the left, who owns 90% of the media,
What? That's just a straight up lie.
the world that Donald Trump doesn't like gay people.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Footage of Donald Trump's past
'Kay.
supporting
Let's see some footage. Show me one.
nor that
Show me one piece
all
of
for
footage.
guys that like men, but it's just not my thing.
I will do
What?
everything in my power to
I
protect
will for
our
what?
LGBTQ citizens.
And then
No,
we
you
move up
will
to
not.
Obama,
He's literally just saying that to you.
and Joe Biden were all
There are so many other clips of him that are just clearly homophobic. Those are probably the only two clips on the entire media.
being
What?
anti-gay marriage,
What?
campaigning it publicly
What?
on camera. Roll the clip.
Okay, roll the clip. Roll the clip.
No, Barack Obama nor I support redefining from a civil side what constitutes marriage.
I believe that
Support gay
That
marriage?
sounded like cut, but
Barack Obama nor I support redefining from a civil side.
That
what
sounds very cut. I
constitutes-
don't wanna watch that.
support Redefining from a civil side what constitutes marriage.
I believe that marriage is the union between a man and a woman.
I believe
oh my God, that is not okay.
that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond
Okay.
between a man and a woman.
Oh my God.
They convinced
Okay, well, dude. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that is pretty bad, but let's be real, man. You can't just say that the Republicans are less homophobic than Democrats. That's just straight up false information. Also, guess who was president when gay marriage bills got passed? That would be Barack Obama.
Donald Trump's the bad guy. Meanwhile,
Yeah, he
he's
is.
hosting gay marriages in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh my.
As he should. We're all for people loving
Yes.
whoever
LGBTs for Trump. Yeah, outdated term. LGBTs.
they want to love.
Well, LGBTQ plus people. That would
Not
work a little
here
better.
for is adults campaigning in the streets to young children to have surgeries
Oh my god.
that will
No
affect them
way.
for the rest of their lives.
It's literally illegal. Nobody thinks that they should allow transgender surgeries for people underage.
Who they are, what they want.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Really understand the difference between
yeah,
those two ways of thinking.
no one disagrees with that. No, not only is it illegal to get a transgender surgery under the age of 18, it's medically infeasible. It's medically impossible. You can't.
18
Because
to
puberty.
smoke, but you can mutilate your body at
No, you can't! No, you can't! Where are you making this information up from? Where are you getting this information from? That is not true.
not okay.
No, you can't!
Convicted of felonies.
Yes,
He's
he
a bad
is.
person.
He
You
is.
can't let a criminal into the government.
Yeah, we can't. You know, Fox News actually said that, and it sounded very realistic. In, like, 2016 about Hillary Clinton, about a crime that, you know, she didn't even commit. I can't remember what the context was, but they were talking about that. But now they don't seem to care.
Every member
Okay.
founding the U.S. Constitution and this great country that has grown from the U.S. Constitution was a convicted felon of Great Britain. The people
Are you serious? Oh my god. Yeah, that is a little bit different. That's a little bit different.
change, wanting to disrupt.
Donald Trump did not want to create change. He had false business records. He had charges for false business records, not treason.
And wanting to do right by the people. That
I don't
founded
think
this
false
country
business records
were
is right by
all
the people.
felons. Shouldn't it be
Yes, they
obvious
were.
that the good person they don't want in office? Shouldn't it be obvious that
Oh
the
my
one
god.
they're trying to kill is
There's no way. They're trying to kill!
to do right by the people that founded
That they're
this country
trying to
were
kill!
felons. Shouldn't it be obvious that the good person they don't want in office? Shouldn't it be obvious that
Oh yeah, I stopped watching after like 5 or so minutes, by the way, into the video. So this is all new to me.
the one they're trying to
They're trying to kill! It was a... Dude, the attempted assassin, Thomas Crooks, Thomas Crooks, was the guy who shot Trump, and he was a Republican.
is the one we need.
Thomas Crooks was a
Shouldn't it be
Republican.
sign
We're not trying to kill... Nobody's trying to kill Donald Trump
that a member
in the Democratic Party, except the very crazy people. But there's always going to be a few very crazy people in any party. You know, like Thomas Crooks, the Republican, who's very crazy.
famous Democratic family, Robert
Oh
F.
my
Kennedy
God.
Jr. switched
Why are you
this
talking
year
about RFK?
from Democratic to Republican, stating so many things that
We
the
know.
party has lost its way. It doesn't stand with what they represent anymore, and is joining Donald Trump in his cabinet to make America healthy again.
Oh
which
my
I
God.
think, as a young person, is one of the biggest problems in America.
Man,
The
it's crazy,
unhealthy
dude.
Vaccines that were forced.
The vaccine that were forced. Dog, nobody is forcing you to get vaccinated. They're strongly encouraging it because it is healthy. There's no reason. I don't know what the whole anti-vax thing is about. There's nothing wrong with vaccines, but no one is forcing you to get a vaccine. They're just strongly encouraging you. They're not requiring that you get a vaccine. What is this guy talking
This is
about?
a major problem that is killing so many people. Obesity. You look
Dude,
at other
vaccines don't have anything to do with like health epidemics, like obesity. It's just like fast food and
they're
stuff.
not fat like Americans, and I
Yeah,
think RFK
it's not because of
will
vaccines.
make a
Other
difference
countries
in
have
this,
vaccines
but
too.
On the Democratic side, there's no mission forward on this side. And one of RFK's biggest points
What?
is he believes that the left is a threat to democracy.
Donald Trump has never talked about anything with restricting fast food. Never, ever, ever. And he won't because he's a business guy. He's rich and he's for the rich. He's for the big corporations who want to keep using chemicals like Red 40 in their stuff.
All of these things, and that's the very thing that the left campaigns to be holding tried and improve.
No, they
protect
win.
democracy.
Win. How about now you show me the clip? How about now you show me the clip?
All while doing the least democratic thing possible. Suppressing RFK, not providing him with
Suppress-
service, not allowing him to be a part of debates.
Well, probably because he's not a major party. They don't do that with they don't give that kind of stuff to the Green Party either.
Isn't that a democracy?
Yeah, they don't do that for any of the other parties on the ballot either besides Democrat and Republican. Can you actually shut up, bro? Also, the debate isn't even like required. Like, they don't have the same amount of debates every year. Like, Donald Trump almost refused to do the debate with Kamala Harris, and then he accepted like last second.
Me personally, I don't really like politicians. It's,
Okay, except for Donald Trump. You love Donald Trump for
nice,
some
I'm this,
reason.
I'm perfect. This is what I'm gonna do. I like the fact that Donald Trump is a businessman
You just want your tax cut because you're rich, actually,
who has billions of dollars and
and also filed bankruptcy 6 times.
won't be influenced by some deal or some treaty that's gonna make himself personally rich.
He wants to be even richer. That's all he cares about. Dude, like, have you looked at any of his policies?
All
Are
know
you?
the
Oh
dirty
my
game
god.
of politics. And the following
How about the dirty game of rich businessmen? How about that one? Oh my god.
Alleged. But isn't it crazy that apparently Nancy Pelosi goes into office and then comes out $200-300 million richer from knowing what stock
It's almost as if it's a high-paying job
to invest
or
into
something.
because of the deals that she is making. No, we want a rich, wealthy president
Oh my
who won't
God.
be influenced by money and
We
make
don't need a
wrong
rich-
decisions
Yeah, poor people can't be president.
for the country. Shouldn't this be obvious? What
No, it should be obvious, if anything, that a rich person shouldn't be president because they have no empathy for
leads me to
the poor.
next.
Now, that's obviously not like something that should be like signed into law. Like, no rich people are allowed to be president. Obviously, that cannot be signed into law. But it's just usually in general that is a red flag for a candidate if they have more money.
Current presidential administration who is
That doesn't necessarily mean they believe all these things that I'm talking about, like Donald Trump, that he believes.
funding multiple wars, different sides of each war, funneling billions and billions and billions of dollars into Ukraine, where 1 million Russians and Ukrainians have died. 20 times worse than the Vietnam War.
If we stop funding Ukraine, more people in Ukraine are gonna die.
Harris and Joe Biden
Oh
are
my
funding-
god.
funding
We are not funding the...
Iran to give money to Hamas to fight Israel, then funding Israel to fight back against the Hamas, funding both sides of a war of terror where innocent people are dying, and then hurricanes hit the United States.
I can't speak on that issue because, like, to be honest, like, I'm not knowledgeable about that. But the whole, like, Israel thing, but... I know there are, like, stories on both sides. I think that I'm pro-Palestine and Israel. Like, they both have their sides. It's just the terrorist group that started these wars. That like, Israel should be able to fight back, but they're doing it in a horribly wrong way. They don't need to fight against the Palestinian people
Americans
who didn't do
don't
anything.
have supplies, who don't have basic needs met because, well,
And also, you know, that's what Kamala Harris agrees with as well. Okay.
Kamala and Joe.
Also, why is he saying Kamala like what Donald Trump says? Why is he saying Kamala? It's Kamala, bro. Like, come on.
spend
It's
all
not
this
hard to
money
pronounce.
funding these wars
Every Republican does
overseas.
this.
But when the Americans need the money, no one's there to help.
And the federal
Dude, the economy is doing fine right now for the last time.
and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750.
$750. LOL. I remind you, that is the current presidential administration where Trump had peace in the world. Why? Because people respect him. Imagine Vladimir Putin, one of the most
You know why people, they don't just respect him, they like him, and Trump likes
powerful,
Putin.
hard men on
Trump
the
wishes he
planet
was
in a
Putin.
meeting
Let's be
with
real.
Kamala Harris. Talking
Kamala
about
Harris.
war.
What is that? Oh my god. What? Another
First president ever to do it, to go to North Korea, make friends with Kim.
Dude, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Why is it a good thing to be? Why is it a good thing to be part of a dictator, man? Why are people so stupid? Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
World War III. It's happening in front of our eyes, and the
Oh
effects that
my
will have
god.
on your kids are unfathomable.
Oh my god.
I hate all the circus, all the madness going on, bringing up celebrities to talk and trick you into voting for certain sides, which is why I wanted to make this video, because I haven't seen anyone just sit down and talk logically about what the f is going on. Wake up. Stop being tricked into, oh, looky here, we have this person, oh, look at this, oh, vote for this person because this guy said so.
So then why did you make this video?
No, just look at facts. Think for yourself. Don't be a sheep in this world full of sheep. And yeah, I see
Why'd
it
you
already.
make this video?
Everyone attacking me, coming for me because of this video.
Yeah,
I'm putting
thank
my
you.
business, my career on the line during my peak, going in to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I hope Mike Tyson kicks your ass, bro.
Telling you the truth because I don't give a what the consequences are. Come for me, attack me, make up with your liberal left media like you've always done about me in the first place.
Bro.
I'm not scared one bit because I am protected by God. God has sent me here to tell you this.
Dude, stop talking. We all know the only reason you're trying to get people to vote for Trump is because you want your tax cut because you're rich.
Message, and if you push this in front of me,
And you would actually benefit from his economical plan.
Right thing, vote for Donald Trump. Not because
That's not the right thing for 99% of the people.
I said so, not because Beyonce said so, but because it's what's right. And I got news for you. Most of your favorite celebrities, athletes, all of that are secretly conservative because the left has created a world where conservatives like me speaking out have major consequences. It's only okay for a celebrity to speak out and endorse the left. And that's only going to get worse unless people like myself stand up and say, fuck the system. And even if you hate me for making this video,
I hated you already, man. That's not changed.
even if you are lost.
No, you don't. You just want your tax cut.
I
Shut
have
up.
love for all of the people.
You just want your tax cut,
With
bro.
all
Shut
this
up.
said, I have friends that are Democrats and
Okay,
Republicans,
sure.
and we all
That's
go about
fine,
our
I do
lives
too.
in one harmony.
That's
That is
fine.
what I really wish and encourage.
Okay, I
for
agree
this
with you.
world. Remember,
But, like,
it's the
you don't have to
united
keep yapping about this. We know you just want your tax cut.
you are
Don't try to
Democrat.
pretend like you don't.
Maybe there's something you can learn from this. Maybe there's something that I can learn from you. I don't know everything, but these are my opinions.
Clearly don't,
The
yeah.
way we move forward is by
No kidding.
communicating and having a positive discourse versus attacking each other on X all the time. Please,
God.
go. For the love of God, go exercise your right to vote.
I agree
on
with
my
this.
behalf and
I agree with
vote
that.
for Donald
I don't agree with that.
in this election. America depends on it.
America does not depend on it, bro. America depends on that you don't. Yeah, don't talk about Project 2025 at all. Just ignore that. Okay,